Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We hope that you're encouraged to see the impact that your support is making in the lives of youth in London. At this time, I'd like to highlight some of the things that happened over 2020.
Thanks to your corporate sponsorships in 2020,
YFC London was able to remain actively engaged to youth and families through various outlets. These include
COVID response meals to youth and families,
online and virtual youth engagement during the lockdown,
youth activity support kits,
outdoor barbecues and movie nights at various family housing complexes,
youth development and leadership programs,
youth employment training.
Thank you so much for your generous support.
At this time, I'd like to introduce to you someone who is new to our team. Please meet Kale Mepa.
Hello everyone, my name is Kale Meba and I am new to the YFC family. I am currently a part of the partner development team and I am super excited about my role here at YFC. I absolutely look forward to my journey here as we continue to impact the lives of youth and families in our community. Thank you.
The first lockdown took all of us by surprise. However, the team at YFC London was able to remain engaged thanks to your support. This provided some encouragement for youth during uncertain times. Then as the second lockdown occurred, we saw that the youth became more unstable. They were concerned about their future, their education, what this would mean for them. This became even greater of a concern as they saw their parents become more unstable as they became unsure about their future. And so even more, we saw young people with a desire and a need to be supported as mental health decreased, as anxieties increased, as they became more isolated from those contacts they once knew. Social media increased and the influence of fear became something that was very paramount in their lives. Yet our team has remained engaged and we're so excited that we have an opportunity to bring hope to the lives of young people even during this pandemic.
Here at YFC, our youth will always remain our priority, and that's why despite COVID restrictions, we remain engaged through virtual platforms, ensuring that we stayed connected to our youth. Our skate park has been working on building individual ramps so our youth can continue to have fun outside their homes. Our campus basketball has currently been engaging on some high-intensity training virtually. And this year, we do have 2 new programs that have been derived out of the hot meal delivery program. First is a Hub Harvest program, which is an 8-week-long meal assistance program that provides families with boxed food items, cooking utensils, and the best part is a curated video that teaches these families on how to prepare the meals for which they've received these items. While we have the Hub Harvest program running, which is strictly for registered families, we want to ensure that everyone else remains catered for. So we do have a Taste of Home, which provides frozen meals to as many as are still in need, and they can always just stop by at the YFC location Tuesdays and Thursdays and pick up these meals. We're doing our best to keep youth engaged, self-reflecting, and ensuring that their basic needs are being met at this time.
Corporate sponsorships makes an incredible impact into what we do here at YFC. In fact, it makes up over 40% of our income. What is a corporate sponsor? Well, it is those business owners who see the value of investing in young people through YFC by providing financial resources and in many cases time or other substantial resources of equipment and tools that allows us to continue impacting the lives of youth. This past year, the support of corporate sponsorships allowed us to be providing over 200 meals a day to youth and families in need within our city. This wasn't just a meal. It also allowed volunteers that we had trained to go to those doors and connect with youth and families and encourage them and do mental health checkups. It allowed for connection during a time we were to be disconnected. That provided hope to young people. Corporate sponsorship literally provides hope. So the generous support of business owners and people in our community allows us to continue to be there when young people need us most.
As lockdown measures begin to lift, we can't wait to be together with our youth again in person, so we are currently working on various activities to keep them engaged through spring, summer and fall. We have a community barbecue and movie system that we tested last fall that provided us access into neighborhoods and brought youth and families together. We have been in discussions with agencies and churches on how we can open up more youth and community-friendly spaces that we will call hubs to replicate and bring the programs run out of the YFC Center to the proximities of where youth live. Our plan this year is to have 3 of these hub spaces running before the end of 2021. As needs continue to increase due to the effects of the pandemic, our hopes is to continue our meal production and distribution to youth and families to ensure that everyone remains catered for in these times.
As we prepare to increase our engagement to meet the growing needs of youth within our city as a result of this pandemic, it is critical that we increase the support that we currently have. Last year, we saw an increase in contributions from foundations and government grants to assist us in impacting youth in need of food sources. However, this year, we're seeing that those grant monies are becoming less and less, and we don't want to stop providing the basic needs of young people within our city. We also have the need to create community collaborations where we can gather agencies and volunteers and youth together and celebrate the opportunities that are in the various neighborhoods. Therefore, our need for increasing our staff is more valuable and more important than ever. That's why I'm asking you, as a corporate partner, that you would consider either beginning to contribute and partner with YFC, or look at your budget and see if there's a way that you can increase that support. Those funds will go directly towards the engagement of youth through the empowerment of staff who will be training volunteers and the resources that we need to bring hope into the lives of youth. Would you introduce us to a new corporate sponsor or an influential individual in our city who is looking to contribute to an agency that's supporting youth? We would love to grow and build the resources that we have here at YFC. Now, we realize the motivation for you to give is to bring hope to youth within our city. However, we also want to recognize your philanthropic efforts by impacting young people and families. Therefore, we'd like to highlight you in our various fundraisers that we run throughout the year, whether it be our Next Step Challenge, our Golf Challenge, our Ironman of Golf, or our annual banquet. We want to recognize your corporation with your logo, with your name, and celebrate your generosity and community. It's a way of encouraging other businesses to be generous. It's also a way to let the community know that your business doesn't just work in the city, but you also invest in the city. So I'd encourage you to take a look at how this year you can partner with us to bring resiliency, to bring hope, to bring encouragement, to empower young people within our city through the staff and through the programs at YFC London. Thank you for taking the time again to watch this video, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.